Robocop 3. So Mega Man 6, I forgot happened before or after it, and people hate jetpacks, even though the Rocketeer was out. I like the Rocketeer. I thought the Rocketeer was phenomenal. This is not a Rocketeer. Um, the Rocket movie seems pretty cheesy, but as there's a lot of, it's still a really violent film, way violenter than the TV show. It didn't do. It did more story with the themes like and stuff was happening like OCP ran out of money, and people were getting evicted from their homes. Japanese stereotypes pretty bad. They have like the guy from like Office Space in it. People love the grandma who's like trying to shoot the splatter punks. It felt like cool that there was like police and people joining up together. Those were cool moments like that. The whole getting evicted by corporations was pretty big, and that they did pretty well. And it felt more like RoboCop 1, and not all over the place as RoboCop 2 was. It was criticized. People praised it for not having the Frank Miller script, but hated it because of the jetpack and the Japanese. I think the Japanese stuff is very stereotypical and racist, like with License to Kill, and very lazy. More importantly, it's lazy instead of stereotypical. Is a third movie. They don't have Dan O'Leary. Dan O'Leary. I don't know how to say his name. They have the guy from Men in Black. He was involved in like an incident where like he got arrested, and then I didn't hear about him. I think he might have passed away too. I'm not too sure. So Anne Lewis dies, which I guess is like the end of the RoboCop trilogy. But they could have done something like that with RoboCop himself too. Albeit was played by a different actor at this point. I don't know if the Murphy stuff was that great. They're using like this scientist lady. Has a kid in it, like the second film had a kid in it. Buffalo's really good. It didn't feel like as memorable as the first film though, and it didn't as even though it wasn't as tangenty like the second film was. Like it didn't feel like as in depth and as tightly scripted, and everything worked like what the first film was. Where you learned about Murphy, you learned about fascism, and the military-industrial complex and everything. Like it's part of the script, but it didn't feel like it was very intense with it. What are your thoughts on subscribe?